පේන්ට් කරන්න සහාය අවශ්‍යද? පේන්ටි TC ගයිඩ් එකක් නොමිලේම ලබා ගන්න මිස් කෝල් එකක් විතරක්ම දෙන්න.
Now, there is certainly no legal requirement that this agreement should be submitted to Parliament for approval. It is also contrary to previous practice and tradition. But there was a reason why the government adopted this measure. They were well aware that the implementation of this agreement would be exceedingly unpopular. There would be strong resistance from the people because of certain conditions that are contained in this agreement. Sri Lanka did not obtain an agreement that best suited the interests of our people. Then the result of this agreement is that Sri Lanka loses any authority to make decisions with regard to the interest rates, whether they are to be increased or decreased as circumstances require from time to time. That can only be done with the approval of the International Monetary Fund. So has there been sufficient sensitivity about this? We have to bear in mind how much our people can endure. We do not believe that this was sufficiently addressed in the negotiations that were carried on with the International Monetary Fund. At the end of the day, there is almost no role today in the preparation of this year's budget, which has to be presented to Parliament in November. See, there is only a very negligible role for the Treasury and the Central Bank. There are provisions in the agreement that daily and weekly reports have to be submitted to the IMF. They must approve those reports. So we do not think for a moment that that is a state of affairs that is at all compatible with the independence and the stature of a country like ours. In light of these circumstances, I want to emphasize that there has to be renegotiation of some parts of this agreement. A future government is duty bound to suggest certain modifications and amendments. They must re-engage with the International Monetary Fund. And the fact that Parliament has approved this agreement is in no way an obstacle. It is not an impediment to the revision of some aspects of this agreement.